Everyone knows about their excellence in farming and business and community involvement, but their excellence in raising a family and creating another generation of Parnagians has always stood out to me. This is not as easy as it looks.
I heard rumors that my brother Sam was going to build a packing house in Fowler, California. So in the spring, I asked him if I could go to work for him.
I first met the Parnagian family in the middle to late 1960s, and we've just been good friends ever since.
I met Uncle Pete because of my wife's friendship with his wife, Jeanette. He's a true friend, funny, genuine, sincere. When you're around him a little bit and you see the admiration, regard, and respect that he has for his nephews, his family, his brother Sam, and the stories that he tells, you know, it's better than Tom Sawyer and Huckleberry Finn.
Funny thing, I met them when I was running a political campaign for my dear friend and theirs, Ashley Swearingen.
A lot of people don't know this, but my ties with the Parnagian family actually go back to the early 90s, Fresno State, and sorority sisters with Mikhail Parnagian.
I grew up in the city of Fowler, and Parnagians are well known in the city of Fowler. Their name is legendary. I don't believe that there are very many families that I've ever come in contact with that are as generous, caring, loving, and down to earth as the Parnagians.
I've looked up to the Parnagian family for a very long time, and they've always been a great example of a very well-ran family business and a very close family, and it's something that I think everybody strives to have for their own family.
They're very warm. Every member of the Parnagian family I've ever met has been incredibly warm and incredibly generous with their time.
If you were going to pick people to model your family after and have the relationship, the regard and respect for someone, you couldn't go wrong. You know, pretty much beyond reproach, in my opinion.
The Parnagian family has made such an impact on not just our community, but the entire region and the industry which they now lead.
They've done wonders for putting their mark in this central part of the state and all over the world.
I equate the Parnagian family to quality. When you look at their farming operation, it's just something that is just very impressive overall.
When you consider the fact that they have 400 full-time employees, another 2,400 seasonal or part-time employees, that's an economic boom to our county.
I know this is a multi-generational, really sowing of seeds, living up to high standards, treating business partners well and right, treating employees well, and that's really been the basis of this incredible business.
Being able for family members all to work together, it's a balance that you have to carry. And I think between Sam and Gladys, the boys that they brought up, carries those values forward.
Well, if he was here today, he would be absolutely astonished with the growth that has happened in the 39 years since he's been gone. He was always so very, very proud of his 4 sons. And he'd always tell me, I love those 4 boys so much it hurts. And he'd be absolutely amazed.
The real testament to this family and who they are is to see this transition from one generation to the next. And it's like the next generation mirrors back what they've seen in parents and grandparents, and they actually get better. Like, that just doesn't happen that often.
When they were in Fowler at their old facility, their father had invited my father and our family over to see it at any time. They were always so welcoming and gracious and respectful.
It's no secret the Parnagian family is very, very wealthy, but you would never know that in interacting with them. In Fowler, regardless of economic status, everyone is the same. And the Parnagians always made you feel very, very special. They've given to various causes throughout Fresno Valley Children's Hospital and a number of others that they quietly give.
They like to fly under the radar. You really don't know what they're doing. They're always doing something, especially involving the community, but they fly under the radar.
I think many people that haven't been to Fowler Packing might not realize that the Parnagian family feeds their team every day. They created a kitchen and a cafeteria with an incredibly qualified chef to prepare beautiful meals for their team every day because they want their team to be engaged and healthy.
One time when I was at Fowler Packing and Dennis put me in a hairnet with my heels and his really fast golf cart that he wanted to show the whole plant. And he made a special point, though, to stop at the clinic that's there on their property where they see and take care of their employees.
After asking me some healthcare questions, I said, well, we're going to open a clinic for our employees. And I was bowled over by that. It was, I think, really progressive.
They're just the kind of people that help people when people don't even know who helped them or why they helped them. It's who they are. They're not banging a drum, they're making it happen.
I started a little packing operation, and the Parnagian were instrumental in helping me get started in that business with my partner. They let us use their equipment. A lot of it they never charged us on. Was a way for me to get started in the business, and they were very generous.
They just do it out of the goodness of their heart. I mean, that's just the way they are.
The advice that I would give my nephews and the future generations of Fowler Packing would be nothing, because they are so much more intelligent than I am, and I've seen what they've done, and I'm blessed that 2 years ago I got to see the passing of the torch again, from the second generation to the third generation. And from what I've observed in the last 2 years, they're doing one fantastic of a job, and I am very, very proud of all of them.
On behalf of myself and Prudential Agricultural Investments, I'd like to congratulate the Parnagian family for receiving this honor from Ag One.
Yeah, I want to congratulate the Parnagian family on this great honor that Fresno State has given them. It's definitely well-deserved.
Appreciate what you've done for all of us in Fowler, all of us in Fresno, and for your generosity and just the legend that you are in our community. Thank you for what you've done.
I would personally like to congratulate the entire Parnagian family.
Dennis, to you and the rest of all of your family, from our family, we want to congratulate you on this honor. It is so very deserving.
Thank you for receiving this award and this honor, because I know in doing so, you've helped to raise a significant sum of money for Fresno State agriculture, and that benefits not just this generation, but future generations. And so thank you for giving back, even in being honored tonight.
Thank you for you and your families for making your mark on this part of the world and enriching our lives with the fruits of your labor. You're so deserving of this award. I couldn't think of anybody else right now that I'd rather be here celebrating. Congratulations from the bottom of my heart.
It's a great honor for us to bestow on the whole family because I think it's long overdue, and they should be recognized as an outstanding family.
So I know exactly how humble the Parnagian family is, and that they do not enjoy attention for all of their good works and the ways that they support our community. But this event for Ag One and the recognition tonight that they're receiving is so well-deserved, and we are all blessed to be in their presence tonight, and congratulations to the entire Parnagian family.
They're bound by a special bond that they protect with their life. No one goes outside the circle. Think about that many people getting along that long and moving the ball ahead like they have. I'm sure Sam and Gladys are going to be looking down, smiling.
In closing, I'd just like to say I'd like to thank Ag One for this award to our family, and it's much appreciated. And being a graduate of Fresno State, it has a very special place in my heart.